Maxwell, the talking mug. Tucked away on a crowded shelf in the kitchen of a small cottage was a special talking mug by the name of Maxwell. Maxwell was different from other mugs because he had a unique talent that made him stand out from the rest of the kitchenware. A quiet young girl named Emily lived in the cottage. Emily would grab Maxwell every morning as the sun's first rays gently streamed through the window to begin her day. The enchantment would begin when Emily poured her hot cocoa into Maxwell. While yawning tiredly, Maxwell's handle would begin to jiggle and his small, round eyes would open as the cocoa swirled and sloshed in his depths.
Good morning, Emily.
He would chime musically after clearing his throat.
How was your sleep?
At this regular ritual, Emily would chuckle and respond,
I slept well, Maxwell. How are you doing?
Despite not having actual eyelids, Maxwell would blink and remark,
Oh, I had a peaceful night in the cabinet. But you know what makes me the happiest? When you fill me up with your excellent hot cocoa.
They would talk about their daily plans, while Maxwell, being a mug, shared tales from his existence as a piece of pottery. Emily would talk to him about school, her friends, and her dreams. He would describe to her the remote locations where the clay that was used to create him was mined, as well as the modest pottery studio where his delicate form was crafted. One day, Emily's friend Sarah had come over for some hot cocoa. Sarah was feeling down because she'd had a bad day at school. Maxwell noticed Sarah's sullen face as Emily emptied the last few drops of brown liquid into Maxwell. Maxwell made the decision to help. He smiled and said,
Hello, Sarah.
As Emily gently handed Maxwell to Sarah. Sarah's amazement made her almost drop Maxwell.
Did that coffee mug just talk?
Emily chuckled.
Maxwell, my talking cup, is here. He has a gift for making mornings more cheerful.
Sarah laughed with interest.
Well, good to see you, Maxwell. What have you got to say?
Maxwell started sharing one of his upbeat tales about a cheeky squirrel he had once seen in the garden. The room was filled with Sarah's laughter, and before long, she was speaking with Maxwell as if he were an old friend. Maxwell was the charming center of Emily's kitchen from that moment on. He not only made Emily's mornings better, but everybody else who had the pleasure of drinking cocoa, coffee, or tea with him as well. It is believed that Maxwell still resides on an empty, rickety shelf to this day, spreading warmth through his stories and soothing sips. And so, in that warm kitchen, a talking cup by the name of Maxwell demonstrated how, occasionally, a dash of magic may make life a little bit sweeter